Hello viewers, this is Florence Minor, welcoming you to yet another time of Celebrate Your Moment with Joy. Today I'd like us to think about the foundation and the houses. Foundations, the houses mostly depend on the foundations and the materials. The foundations of houses in different places are different. Like for example, the houses in America are built in a very different setup with different materials and foundation because of the weather, cold weather. In Africa, the houses and the foundations are built very different than the ones in America, because the climate there is able to handle certain foundation and materials. For example, we have spaces between the roof because of the warm climate up there, which we cannot have here in America. And I want you to be encouraged that me and you are also like houses built on the foundation that is very firm, Jesus Christ. And as long as you are built in Jesus Christ, you may be built with different materials, but you will stand in the spiritual realm, whatever climate comes, whatever situations or difficulties. The Bible tells us in the book of Psalms 127 verse 1 that unless the Lord builds the house, he who builds labors in vain. Unless the Lord watches over our city, the watchman will stay awake in vain. And so this day, I would like to encourage you to celebrate your moment in whichever situation you are, knowing that you are a house that is built on a foundation, and materials used determines how you will be able to go about your life. For example, your life may be very different than mine because we are peculiar. You are not a photocopy, but an original from the Lord, fearfully and wonderfully made. You might be wondering, in my job I struggle a lot, while other people, we have the same credentials, they don't struggle. That's okay, because you have that material that can be able to handle that difficulties which I may not be able to. Amen. Also, even in our houses, even in our marriages, you might be wondering, oh my goodness, I am very faithful, yet this husband is so hard for me. The Lord knows you are able to handle him. You are wondering the same thing as a husband. My wife, I provide for her and she's always complaining or nagging. I want to tell you that the Lord knows you are built in such a way that you are able to handle that wife and love him, her unconditionally. As parents, you might be wondering, I am very faithful and my children are very unruly and they never finish school, yet you continue to go for graduation of other people's children time and another. Continue doing it, because we are all different. Appreciate yourself wherever you are, and you'll be blessed when you celebrate your moment with joy wherever you are. If you are a minister of the gospel, you've been faithful and you are wondering your congregation keep on decreasing and there is no tithe, and you are wondering why, and you know what, God knows that you are able to handle that, and you know nothing is permanent. The Lord will give you the grace to handle that, and when the time comes, your ministry is going to flourish, and you'll be wondering, wow, was this what the Lord was about to do? May the Lord bless you. Again, our text of reference was Psalms 127 verse 1. Let us continue to celebrate our moment wherever we are.